Hey guys, we are back for Bandcamp Dailies, the 12th, and look at this, 100 total plays today. Yes, today. 100 plays. So basically, someone listened to this last night, Soothing Nightmares. I made a video about this yesterday, Bandcamp Dailies, the 11th. And then today, someone went ahead and went on a spree. They went on a drive-by of my Spatial Lacerations album. They listened to every single track, but you know what? You see all the reds. I'm just wondering if I got trolled. So basically, what I think may have happened, someone just went here and they pressed play, and then they just keep pressing. They kept pressing the next track thing, and they did it for every single song. So I'm wondering if I got trolled. There's 99 tracks here. So it's either that or, what if it was a girl? What if a girl saw this album? She's like, OMG, this guy is totes hot. Look at how many songs he wrote. I wish he was my boyfriend. That's another possibility. Now, that's sort of like, we're going to do a little bit of the expectation/reality meme. So that's your expectation, at least for me. And then the reality of it is probably more along the lines of a girl saying, OMG, this guy is so autistic. Look at how many songs he wrote. What a fucking loser. So you got your reality. That seems like a more plausible scenario in my mind. Either way, we have 100 listens. And so basically, since I already talked about this song yesterday, we're not going to be talking about this. And because there's like 99 others, I'm not. So this is, I feel like I'm pretty thorough when I'm doing my Bandcamp Dailies videos with songs and whatnot. But, because there's so many songs here, I don't think I can be as thorough. I think I'm just going to do like a drive-by myself. And I'll sort of try to give a couple interesting points about each song, or basically whether I like it or not. And if it's a song I really like, we'll listen to the whole song. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we're going to do. So I'll talk a little bit about the album as well. So this Spatial Lacerations was released in 2017, which seems like a long time ago now. I guess this was released early 2017, January 10th. Wow. So I basically did this I wrote and recorded it in 2016, all in 2016. This was actually a really big stepping stone for me as a musician, because, I'd been wanting to make, because this has 99 songs on it. This was my first 99 track album that was composed, that was written. The year prior, I released Self-Inflicted Memory Loss, which was also a 99 track album, but that was all improvised. So I didn't have to write any songs. So for this one, because I'd been wanting to make one of these albums for a long time, even back in the early 2000s when I started writing Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror in 2001. That album was supposed to have a shitload of songs on it. Not necessarily 99, but it was supposed to have tons. And it did have tons. It did end up having tons of them. But, because 99 songs, that's the limit you can have on a CD for the CD format. So that's sort of like your goal if you want to fill up a CD. And so I always had that goal in mind. I like the idea of the short songs, the short and fast songs, and having lots of them. I really like that idea. And it took me a long time to be able to sort of, because you have to write 99 songs. And it's hard to come up with enough riffs to sort of fit the album. But as the years went on, to fill up the album. But as the years went on, I kept getting better at writing songs and trying to come up with riffs that I liked, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I didn't have any problems doing this. And I don't have any problems anymore, like just coming up with riffs. So this was a really big stepping stone for me. And I was very happy with how the album turned out. I think, I just realized this. I talked about this in another video. This used to, not anymore, but this used to be my second most popular album, along with Implanted Perceptions. However, Implanted Perceptions recently got another sale, so now that is number 2, and now Spatial Lacerations is number 3. So that's kind of interesting as well. Now the photo, this is the cover art. This was not the original cover art. The original cover art, the colors were slightly different. I believe this is the Spotify version. I don't know where the original one, it's on like an external hard drive or something, but this is snow. This is a picture of the snow. And then the colors are probably inverted and screwed around with. It was just outside there. Just like with my Perverse Teleportation photo, which was literally just out there. So whenever I take a photo, it's always either around the house or just outside. And then I screw around with the colors and whatnot. Spatial Lacerations, I guess you could think of it as like you're in space and then there's like lacerations in the space and the fabric of time or something. It's sort of inspired by Star Trek, I guess. They have scenarios like that in Star Trek. But yeah, there are a shitload of riffs on this album. So many riffs. So basically, so it's a little different than Implanted Perception. Implanted Perceptions was the sequel to this album. That one had a hard limit of every song was 40 seconds. Exactly. Now this one, it did not have that specific limit. This one it had to be under 30 seconds. And so some of them, like this one's only 19 seconds. I was a little more sort of lenient in the early songs, but then they sort of all are near 30 seconds towards the end. And then we also, there are 90 death metal songs, death/black metal/grindcore or whatever. And then there are 9 ambient noise tracks, which are called phonetic thoughts. 1, 2, 3, up to 9. Okay, so we're just going to listen. And then I also have a live video that we're going to watch. We're going to watch a little bit of it. So we're going to basically do the same thing. We're just sort of going to skip around to a song, to wherever there's a song that I like. I'll talk about that. Okay, so let's listen. I like this song. Yep, this is a good song. Track 1, 19 seconds, very short. Let's go to the next song because there's 99. This one, I really like this song. I think we're going to listen to the whole thing. So one thing about this album, it's got the death metal, but it also has these chords with a lot of ringing notes, sort of strange chords. And, I forgot about this, but until I just started listening to this song specifically. I used to smoke weed when I was younger, and then I quit when I was 30. And then it became legal in Canada in 2018, I believe. And so I thought, hey, let's buy some online just for fun. And so I did that. It had been 6 years since I had smoked. And so I roll myself a really, really, really small joint because it's been 6 years. And I didn't even finish it all. And it absolutely knocked me on my ass. All I wanted to do was play some online Doom. And I was just absolutely screwed up. And so I ended up just coming inside, lying in bed for 3 hours and I just listened to music. So basically, as I said, it had been 6 years since I had last smoked. So I just listened to a bunch of my albums that I hadn't listened to like that for 6 years. And so I think the first album I listened to was this one, Spatial Lacerations. And that was an amazing experience because I was listening to it in a different mindset. And it was amazing. And when I was hearing the chords in this song, it reminded me of that, because when I would hear the chords when I was lying in bed, it was amazing. Did I say that? I think I did. And then so I smoked one joint in 2018, and I haven't smoked anything since then. So since 2012, I've literally only had one joint. So not too bad, I guess. I like this song too. I think, well, obviously I like most of the songs. There are a couple that I do not, I can think of one that I do not like, and I will point them out. This is a good one as well. By the way, the titles. So Quantum Filament, that's sort of Star Trek inspired. Floral Shade, I don't know. Memorable Sentience, Star Trek inspired, I guess. Porous Velvet Centipede, what? I don't know, it's just a bunch of random words put together. It sort of sounds cool. I like that song too. Flagrant Spleen. This is kind of funny, actually. I had my whole body MRI a little while ago, and it said that I had an enlarged spleen. So I don't know why I came up with this title here, but I don't know. Maybe it's life imitating art now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got to go to the doctor. Yeah, by the way, a lot of these titles, I don't know what song they are. I used to know them by the track number. I used to have them all memorized. Like when I was practicing this album, I remember my friend Dave came over. I think we were going to play a show back in 2016, and I had been practicing this album on guitar. And I remember we were in the back room there, and I'm like, pick a number between 1 and 90, and he was picking them, and then I would play the song along to the tab without looking at it, and so I had them memorized. It was like a magic trick or something. Yeah, it says a lot of cool high notes, this song. Enigmatic Serpentine? I don't know what that means. You have some more chords at the end of that song there. This is a slow song. I guess you can call it a ballad. At least in terms of the guitar. The drums, I think, are rather fast. Oh, this song, I really like this song, Victim. Okay. And so here we have Phonetic Thoughts 1. Yeah, this is a really cool song, actually. Basically, the Phonetic Thoughts saga is split into 9 tracks, but it's just one track. So the story behind this song, I did not write the song for this album specifically. I'd written it for, so Dave and I, we play in a band called Cora Cannon, and we were going to play a show. Oh, that's probably why he was here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So he came here, and we were going to play a show. I forget where. Oh, it was in Hamilton. Okay, yeah, this ties everything together. And so for the show, normally it's me on guitar, him on drums. And however, we were also going to have we're going to have a couple segments where one of the segments was going to be him playing drums along to like pre-recorded ambient noise music, and then another one was going to be me playing drums along to a pre-recorded ambient noise music. And so we were each tasked with writing and recording our own ambient noise track. There's a whole bunch of gymnast girls on the screen right now. I'm getting extremely distracted. They're all like opening their legs and stuff. Sorry about that. And what was I saying? Phonetic Thoughts. Oh, yeah. And so we each wrote our songs, and I used my song for this. And for my song, actually, yeah, we can talk about this. There's a little bit of a video. Let's go to my channel. Phonetic. So for that song, I played through the whole 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute track. So we each wrote a 10-minute track. And then I played drums along to it. And Dave made this video. It's only a minute long, but he made this video. So let's copy the link. We'll do our little trick here. Okay, so there you go. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about this today. I think that was the first time I ever played drums live, ever. 2016, because normally I was a guitarist, and then I started playing drums for my own music, and I just never had the opportunity to play live. And then actually back in 2007, I was really wanting to play drums live. And so I joined a black metal band in Hamilton, actually. However, they seemed to be more interested in just, hanging out, and they weren't they weren't wanting to play live, at least initially. And so I ended up quitting. And then fast forward like 9 more years, and I finally got the opportunity to play live. So this was really fun. I think I have played, the only other time I played drums live, it was at my sister's wedding. So, and that was actually really cool because I also play guitar, but it's very strange because I haven't played live a whole lot, but the times I have, it's usually in front of strangers, right? Or just a few people who know me. But this was my sister's wedding. I'm surrounded by family. I say it was strange, but isn't the right word. It was really cool because I knew everyone. I'm getting ready to play and my grandma's there. It's really, it was interesting. But yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to say about this. This is sort of similar to my Octopus Core music. Yet another precursor to that. All right, so let's continue with this. Yeah, back to the phonetic thoughts things. I didn't write the song. Well, I guess I made the song in Reaper, and I basically hacked up my keyboard so that it acted like a music keyboard, and I used some different VSTs and stuff in Reaper. Yeah, this song I'm not really a fan of. Oh, by the way, another thing I forgot to mention, the track list here, excluding the Phonetic Thoughts songs, it's all chronological. They're arranged in the order that I wrote them. So that's something I normally did. I've sort of gone away from that lately, but yeah, so this is my most disliked song so far. There are worse songs after. Let's go to the next one. There are a lot of harmonics on this album as well. Oh, this song, I really like this song. This is track 13, but it's actually track 14. But it's the 13th song that I wrote. Yeah, that song, I remember whenever I would, because I had to play through this whole album, right, for the live video we're going to check out soon. And when I got to that song, it always made my hand very sore because, there's a lot of fret work that needed to be done on my fretting hand. And there's some sliding power chords and whatnot. It used to make my hand sore, though. Another ballad, I guess you could say. Another ballad. Mucal Energies. How about that for a title? The Yet Unseen. That's a pretty... that seems like a really dumb title. The Yet Unseen. What does that even mean? I don't know. Basically, I had to make lyrics for 90 tracks. So I made the lyrics. And then I picked out whatever my favorite line from the lyrics was, and that was the song title. Psychic Die. Why didn't I call it that? I like that better. Throbbing tin-soaked molecule. Yeah, this is one of those lyrical styles where I just write like a bunch of random shit that doesn't make any sense. Got some trills in this song. Yeah, also not that into this song either. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, this opening riff, I really like this opening riff. This is the only song on the album that has a tapping part. Just out of nowhere. All motion to it. Also not that into this song either. Not that into that song either. Not that into that song. That doesn't sound like proper English. One of these Phonetic Thoughts songs, I don't know which one it is. Oh, actually, I completely forgot about all this stuff. They are featured in some of my other videos. It's not this one. Hopefully I remember when the songs actually pop up. I like this riff, by the way. How about this for a title? Shifting Scrotal Shape. Any guys out there, well, I'm assuming anyone watching this is a guy, but you know how your scrotum like changes size constantly. It's like a living organism. And so I guess that's what inspired this title, or at least this line in the lyrics. Wow, there's a lot of lyrics here. Oh, I thought of, there's this band name that I thought of. What the hell? Shape-Shifting Scrotum. I really like that band name. And I came up, I wrote, I didn't write, I drew, what did I draw? I drew a logo for the, oh my God, I wish I have it somewhere. I should show it one time. It was basically like two S's, but the two bottoms of the S's had like hairs and it looked like a scrotum. It was really funny. I drew it in paint. It was very crude. But it was really funny. I never released anything under that name, but I thought it was a funny name. Yeah, this song, I don't care about this song either. Okay, well, it's sort of interesting. Now, this is the first like two-parter. So some of the songs, just like the second song, will sort of leave off where the first song ended, and this is one of those times. I also don't care about this song. Okay, this song I like. There's a lot of high note pull-off stuff. And then we have clothed in stretched labial skin. So I guess some chick has like a really big labia and you stretch the skin out and then you like huddle yourself in it. You get encased in your stretched labial skin. It's like something you wear when you watch TV to keep yourself warm. I don't know. The song is very Slayer-ish. I think that the opening part, that's the only part that has vocals in this song. Okay, this is track 33. We're a third of the way through. How are we doing on time? Are we at 40 minutes yet? Okay, we're 30 minutes in. I knew this was going to be a longer video, but... yeah, this is a lot of harmonics in the beginning. I remember Crawl Space Gum. I don't know what's going on with the titles, but it reminded me of, the last time I was in not the last time, the first time I was in Newfoundland when I moved away. I was at my girlfriend's parents' house, and I was in a room, and she showed me this crawl space in a room for the first time. And, we went into the crawl space, and you had to crawl in to get in there. I think that's the only crawl space I've ever seen. I don't think there was any gum in it, though. This sort of reminds me of Hairspray Queen, the song by Nirvana. You should check out that song if you haven't heard it. Very cool song. Yeah, a lot of these songs I'm sort of indifferent towards. It's not that I don't like them, but they're sort of like meh-ish. Okay, I think this song I like. Okay, I'm getting confused again because when I see the number 40, I'm thinking of the 40th song I wrote. So the song I'm thinking of is probably either this one or this one. It's this. This is the song I was thinking of. I like this song. That artificial harmonic there in the live video, I hit it perfectly. The thing with artificial harmonics, you have to do it in the exact perfect spot with your picking hand. Because if you sort of the exact same spot on the string, so if you move like closer to the neck or closer to the bridge, it changes the pitch of the harmonic. And I have a lot, I've been playing guitar for 29 years and I still have problems with that, with hitting the exact right pitch for these artificial harmonics. It's so annoying. But in the live video, I hit it perfectly. Okay, this song I really like this song, especially the beginning. By the way, reflex testing calamity? Excuse me? Did I miss any other? I don't think I missed any others. That's very funny though. There's this one specific title that we'll get to eventually, but it's ridiculous. Yeah, so basically the first part of this song I really like, and then it sort of goes into a different feel for the second half of the song, and I'm not into that. This one I think I like. Volval porcelain. How about that for a name? Volval. Is that even a name? Is that even a word? Volval? It's supposed to be like vulva, of having to do with vulva. Oh, I really like this song. I love this song. I don't know. It came out really well, with the sort of the ringing notes, and it's got tremolo picking and whatnot. And the title in this, Dead Litmus Figurine, like, I don't know what that means, but I like the words. I think the words go together well, at least with how it sounds. Track 50, halfway through. Oh, this is that title, Adhesive Deceit. I think about this title sort of often, actually, and how ridiculous it is. It's like, what am I talking about here? Am I talking about like a piece of tape that doesn't stick anymore? Like, what does this even mean? Adhesive deceit. It's like you're putting up a poster and the tape doesn't stick anymore. And the post, half of the corner of the poster is folding over. Is that what the song is about? It's not about that, but when you see a title like this, you're like, what? I also don't like the song. But I do like the title, but in the sense of how stupid it is, if you actually think about what the words mean. I like this title though, Slashed Blurs. I really like that title. The song though, I'm not so sure about that. I like this song, Not Knowing. Got a lot of cool riffs in there. Oh, this song, I really like this song. This is sort of like, it's almost a waltz. Yeah, it is. It's like a waltz. It's got the timing of a waltz. And it's a ballad. It's slow. And it's got some nice melody too, with some nice harmonics. Okay, this one, Phonetics. I keep wanting to say Phonetics. I don't know, but that's not how the song's titled. This one, Phonetic Thoughts 5, I used this on my cookie video, my boring chocolate cookie video. When I think there's a time lapse of the camera looking into the oven at the cookies baking, and then this song is playing underneath. So, bit of trivia there. Another sort of ballad song. This song also I'm not interested in this song. However, the next three songs are my favorite three songs on the entire album. Reflective Fades, Tight Synaptic Knots, and Subtle Shun. I love those 3 songs so much. And I also like the titles there. Oh, I killed my shoulder somehow. I have no idea why. Damp Fabric. This is another good song. I don't know if it's quite in the same league as these ones. It might be, though. I love this song. Yeah, so something I forgot to mention. Basically, when we hit reflective fades, I sort of I changed my, because we're like 50 songs in to this album that I was writing, and I felt like, okay, I have to try and experiment a little bit. So I went. I guess the first 50 songs were more straightforward in terms of the writing, I guess. And I wanted to try and experiment a little more. And so that's when we got to Reflective Fades, Tight Synaptic Knots, and Subtle Shun. And then, I mean, some of the rest, they're not that experimental, but I tried to enhance my imagination for the rest of the album. You know, it's really cool, actually. I don't even have to keep pressing the lyrics thing. I had no idea that actually worked. Let's go to the next song and the lyrics will automatically show. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this song I'm not into either. This song I don't like at all. There's actually one part in this song that I really like, but it literally only happens for 1 or 2 seconds. It's extremely short. I wish I would have, because I didn't hear it the way I eventually heard it when I wrote the song. The song, the album had been released already, and then I was hearing this song and I was hearing this specific part, and it was like, oh my God, that part is really hidden in a good way. And it only happens for 2 seconds. So I should have written the song around that part. But what can you do? Torso. This is a great song. This is named after the Exhumed song. I think Exhumed does multiple Torso songs. They have a song called Torso, and I think they also have a song called Torso 2000. And this was sort of my homage to Exhumed. It doesn't sound like Exhumed at all, but I like the name Torso. It's a strange song, strange sounding chords and notes and whatnot. Okay, this song right here, Phonetic Thoughts 6. This has appeared in many of my videos. And it always happens when, what was the first video that it appeared? I'm not sure. It might have been one of the Elise Eklund videos, but I don't remember which one. I know it does appear in the My In Search of Views video, And every time it appears, it's when, so what happens? It's the lights are turned out, and then I look to the camera, and then I look all sad, and then that the music's playing, and then I write something on the screen. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it happens in search for views. I think I put destroyed underneath, but then something else happened. I think I do it in another video. I can't remember. It's been in multiple videos though. This song right here. I'm just trying to think of the exact video because it's the balloon and the guitar video. Yeah, it happens in that as well. I'm not sure if it happens in more. Oh yeah, this is a really good song too. This is a very fast-paced death metal song. I just want to see if I missed any titles that I liked. I don't think so. Flying Bacteria, this is a good song too. Oh yeah, this song I'm not into either. I really like this song, Disorganized Limbs, apparently. Yeah, another one I'm not that into. I like this riff here. This song, I really like this song. It's sort of slow in the sense that it's slow palm mutes. Which is, I guess, something I don't normally do, but I did it for this song. I sort of have a similar sounding song on Implanted Perceptions. And then in this song, there's also a bunch of cool, trying to think here. If it's, there's a cool harmonics part, but I think there's also some like ringing notes that are 1 fret apart. So dissonant ringing note stuff. I love that. The 1 fret apart stuff, it is one of the strings is open. The other string is on either 6 or the 6th fret or the 4th fret. And it's palm muted. So that's kind of interesting. I like this riff, by the way. I really like this riff. Sometimes, like when I'm listening to this, I haven't listened to this album in a long time, but sometimes I'll just listen to this song on repeat. It's very catchy. A lot of harmonics on that song. I do not like that song very much. This is another one where I like the first half of the song, and the second half I'm not that into. It's funny to say that about a song that's 26 seconds long, but there is a distinct beginning, like a first half and a second half. This one, I always know it's the 73rd song that I wrote. For some reason, I always know that this song is number 73, even though it's track 80. But I don't know why I remembered the number. Yeah, also not that into that song. This one has a lot of harmonics, and these harmonics are tricky to hit in the right order. And in the live video, I do not hit them in the proper order. A lot of the times I'm hitting the wrong harmonics. But we're 80 songs in, and what can you do? This basically has like one general idea with the palm mutes, and then it's sort of but it changes a lot. So even though there aren't that many riff ideas in this song, the timings keep changing, and it's always slightly different. So I remember when I was memorizing this song, it was a little tricky because it was just constantly different, and it was tricky to get the sequence memorized. I also don't like this song. Inner Meringue. I don't know. That was something I thought of. It reminds me of lemon meringue pie, which I absolutely detest. I don't know why people like that. I generally don't like lemon on anything or in anything. I don't understand lemon. Lemonade, I like lemonade, but lemon in foods? No thanks. I'm not a lemon guy. The high notes in the song, I actually kind of seem slightly annoyed by them. I find them slightly annoying. Oh, this is a really good song. I really like this riff. Also, I like the title, Pelvic Dives. I don't know. I mean, you could picture some guy doing the worm on the floor or something. No, Flaccid Beginnings. I would really like this song. I named one of my Doom levels after this. I also named one of my Doom levels after Subtle Shun. Forgot to mention that. A lot of, so many harmonics on this album. Actually, I think this is the track that appears in my Cookie video. Not number 5, but I think it's number 8. I really like this song. This has some chords that I normally wouldn't do. But I really like how they ended up. Basically, the song just, I think it has 4 riffs. But it's just one section, and it just repeats the entire time. Okay, I like this song a lot, but the vocals are very annoying. And a little interesting side note here, one of my previous videos when we were talking about perverse teleportation, I mentioned there are 2 songs on that album that I had believed that they were the first songs where I used finger picking, finger banging on the guitar, on the distorted guitar. And I feel like that was the first time I ever did that before. I've done it before on clean guitar and acoustic guitar, but not distorted guitar with, drums and stuff. But I was incorrect. I forgot about this song. This was the first song, actually. So this song is finger picked, finger banged. I really like the melody too. Oh, this song, I really like this song. This has some cool, weird timing stuff coming up. This is another one of those. I think it's the only other one. So there was a 2-parter earlier up in the track list, and this is the second 2-parter. So this one, Lathering Fluids and An Acquired Scent. This is An Acquired Scent is a continuation of this song. I just noticed this. This is your life now. I'm pretty sure I say that earlier on one of the other songs. I noticed I did that in Planet Perceptions. I did the same line twice in a different song, in two different songs. Okay, I really like this song. Chronic Unrealism. I also named one of my doom levels after this. And so this also has some harmonics in it, and it's really cool for this chronic unrealism part. I think it's like the chorus, I guess, the chorus of a 30-second song, but it's a really cool riff. By the way, this is the only song, the only death metal song that is over 30 seconds. It is a minute, 59 seconds. So this one is slow and it's a little longer, obviously. This is the finale. Okay, this song, I have put this in one of my videos. It is in the balloon and the guitar video. There's sort of like a montage of me getting upset of my life getting turned upside down because I put this balloon in my guitar and I can't get it out. And I thought it would be funny to make it all sort of dramatic. And I used this song. This song fit really well with it, actually, because it's a very epic song. If I remember correctly, I believe this song is also featured in my cookie video, in my boring chocolate cookie video. By the way, there's this part in the montage where I don't have kids myself, but I receive a card and I look in the card and it says, "To Dad, I hate you, your daughter." And I always thought that was hilarious. I was really proud of that joke. Oh my God. When I hear this song, it reminds me of that. Oh my God. That's for one of the Elise Eklund videos. To Dad, I hate you, your daughter. Oh, God. That's very funny. Right? That's pretty funny, right? Am I the only one who thinks that was funny? I don't know. Anyway, there's my album. There is my Spatial Lacerations album from 2017. I was really happy with it. Now that time has passed, I feel like there's definitely things I could improve. And I tried to do that for my Implanted Perceptions album. However, once again, with Implanted Perceptions, when you're writing so many songs that contain so many riffs, there are bound to be some riffs that you don't like as much as others. And that was the case with this album. That also was the case with Implanted Perceptions. Implanted Perceptions was not a flawless album, but I think they're very, very fun albums to write. I would very much enjoy writing another one of these albums one day. Hopefully I can do that. Now we're gonna watch just a little bit of this. So this is on my YouTube channel. I think it's one of my more popular videos. This is me playing through the entire album on guitar. So I don't know when I recorded this, by the way. I wonder if it shows up. 27/4/02. So that's April. When did I release this? January, right? So it was a few months later. Okay. I remember recording this video. I tried to do it like a couple different times, a couple days, but I was having trouble with my laptop. This laptop here was an absolute piece of shit. Oh my God. It got so much, it kept getting the blue screen to death. I never knew what the problem was. I think I eventually figured out that one of the RAM sticks was bad. So I took out one of the RAM sticks, and then so it only had half the RAM it normally did. But I still would get the blue screen occasionally. It was such a piece of shit. It was a Windows 7 laptop, but I did do a bunch of recording on it, including this. But considering this is like 50 minutes long, what I did was because there were 10 songs, then 10 death metal songs, and then there was the ambient noise track. So that's 11 songs total, and it did that 10 times. So in this video, I did not listen to any of the ambient noise tracks, except for the very last one. And so whenever one of those tracks would show up, I would take a break, a very short break, and I would stop recording because I didn't want to record a huge file. I just wanted to record little chunks to hopefully my computer wouldn't crash. So that's what I did. It's actually kind of funny because on YouTube, I've watched this on YouTube a few times, and whenever one of those breaks happens, it's like every 5 minutes there's a break. Whenever it does that, YouTube goes into an ad. Every single break. And my videos aren't monetized or anything like that, so I don't know what they're doing, but it's kind of funny. I guess it's the perfect place to add an ad break, because there's a deliberate break in the music. So I don't know. We'll go to the reflective fades part. Okay, so we're getting to the 3-shot, reflective fades, tight synaptic knots, and subtle shun. My favorite part of the album. I remember when I was recording this, I remember getting to this song that we're about to watch, reflective fades, and I played it perfectly, and I was getting goosebumps as I was recording because I'm already 26 minutes in. And I was totally in the zone, definitely feeling it. right, there you go. There's the triple shot. Triple shot. So I think we're going to go to the very last song because, you know, the like I mentioned, the last track on the album, the ambient noise track, I actually play guitar along to it. Now, this isn't something I normally did or I normally do, but I did, I guess, obviously before making the video, I figured out how to play it on guitar. It's like a version of it. And I played along to it because I really did like the song. I forgot how to play it. I muted the note by accident. That was a bad mistake. 48 minutes in. I always like ending these videos with some sort of stupid, random, jazzy, improvised bullshit. I do that in the Escaping the Spiral Labyrinth video as well, and also with my Seeping Orifice how-to video, the making of Seeping Orifice. Very fun to do. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Honestly, the video is not that long. It's only an hour 23. So I'm leaving the door open because someone listened to literally every song. Maybe next time I can like focus on individual songs. But yeah, so we will be revisiting this one day. It's going to be tricky though because the internet's getting shut off on Monday. So I don't know how I'm going to do this segment anymore. But stay tuned. I'm recording a video tomorrow actually that has to do with the internet. So hopefully I can post it tomorrow. So until tomorrow.